Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sahabat Taqwa Channel yang dirahmati Allah, kenapa di Italia begitu banyak orang yang memeluk agama Islam? Yuk kita lihat cuplikannya berikut ini.
Welcome to Religion Story YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. New Muslims in Italy. New Muslims, Mualaf, in Italy represent an interesting phenomenon because Italy is known for its predominantly Roman Catholic population. However, with globalization, migration, and external cultural influences, the number of people converting to Islam in Italy has been steadily increasing, including native Italians who embrace Islam. Islam was first introduced to Italy during the Roman Empire and through trade relationships in the Mediterranean. However, Islamic influence began to grow significantly in the 20th century, especially after waves of migration from Muslim-majority countries like Morocco, Tunisia, Albania, and Turkey. Today, many Italians convert to Islam for various reasons, including spiritual awareness, an interest in Islamic philosophy and teachings, or marriage to partners from Muslim-majority countries. Estimating the number of new Muslims in Italy is difficult due to limited available data, but several studies suggest that there are thousands of Italians who have embraced Islam, though the exact number is not fully known. For many Italians, converting to Islam is a deeply personal spiritual journey. Some seek understanding of Islam through books, seminars, or the internet. Others find support through local Muslim communities, such as mosques or Islamic cultural centers. The process of conversion itself in Italy is not very formal. By simply reciting the 2 sentences of the Shahada, Islamic declaration of faith, in front of witnesses, one is considered Muslim. New Muslims in Italy often face significant challenges, both socially and personally. Some experience discrimination or negative perceptions related to their new faith, especially given the negative stereotypes of Islam often portrayed in the media. Furthermore, cultural differences and the customs of Italian life versus the values accepted by new Muslims can create challenges in daily life, whether at work, in social relationships, or within their families. Italian converts also often struggle to find communities that can support their spiritual journey, as, although there are mosques and Islamic organizations, the number of converts in Italy remains relatively small compared to the number of Muslim immigrants. For new Muslims, one of the biggest challenges is finding appropriate education and guidance regarding Islam. Many seek religious courses or classes held by mosques or Islamic cultural centers. Some communities in Italy have started to provide special programs for new Muslims, including study groups or social events to introduce them to Islamic teachings, as well as offering social support in facing their transitions. In Italy, the media plays a significant role in shaping public perceptions of Islam. Unfortunately, Islam is often portrayed negatively, with many reports focusing on issues such as terrorism or extremism. This can influence views toward new Muslims in Italy, who may sometimes feel isolated or misunderstood. New Muslims in Italy form a small part of the larger Muslim community in the country, but their stories are an important testament to the diversity and religious dynamics in modern society. Despite the challenges, they play a crucial role in bridging cultures and serving as examples that Islam can be embraced in various parts of the world, including European countries like Italy. There are several reasons why many people in Italy, both immigrants and native Italians, are embracing Islam. This phenomenon can be understood from various perspectives, including social, psychological, and spiritual viewpoints. Here are some of the main factors that encourage people to choose Islam in Italy. For some, embracing Islam is part of their search for inner peace and the meaning of life. Many individuals feel that the religion they previously followed no longer meets their spiritual needs. The simpler and more structured life that Islam offers is also appealing to some who feel weary of the materialistic and hedonistic Western lifestyle. Some Italians convert to Islam after marrying someone from a predominantly Muslim country. In many cases, they embrace Islam as part of adapting to their partner's culture and beliefs. In some cases, marriage to someone who is Muslim often leads individuals to study the religion more deeply and eventually embrace it. Advances in technology and the internet allow more people to access information about Islam directly. In the past, access to knowledge about this religion was limited, but now there are many online resources, books, and courses that explore Islam more thoroughly. Many Italians who previously didn't understand Islam well are now interested in learning about it through various platforms. This awareness sometimes paves the way for them to accept Islam as the true religion and change their view of it. The Muslim community in Italy, although not as large as in Muslim-majority countries, often provides strong social support, especially for those who feel alienated or lonely in the broader Italian society. In the increasingly diversified context of Italy, some young people feel drawn to embrace Islam as a way of seeking a stronger identity, different from the dominant Western culture. Islam offers a clearer and more structured alternative regarding how to live, morality, and the purpose of life. Furthermore, in the midst of the identity crisis many people in Europe are facing, embracing Islam can provide a sense of security and psychological peace. Some individuals may be drawn to Islam in response to dissatisfaction with the social or political situation in Italy or Europe in general. Political instability, the migration crisis, and cultural tensions sometimes push individuals to seek a different belief system, and Islam, with its message of peace and social justice, is sometimes seen as a solution to these concerns. In some circles, Islam is viewed as a religion that offers practical solutions to the challenges of daily life. Many people are attracted to the discipline taught in Islam, such as the structured way of worship, praying 5 times a day, as well as the teachings about the importance of simplicity in life. Islam also emphasizes human values and social concern, which draws some people to follow it. The story of a person who embraced Islam, a new Muslim. The journey of someone embracing Islam, a convert, is often filled with deep emotional, spiritual, and intellectual experiences. Many people who convert to Islam have very personal reasons and experiences. The story of Abdul Rahman, from Christianity to Islam. Abdul Rahman, a man from Italy who was raised in a Catholic family, decided to embrace Islam after years of searching for a deeper meaning in life. During his youth, he felt a spiritual emptiness despite being active in the church. When he started working with some Muslims, he was intrigued by the discipline and calmness they displayed in their daily lives, as well as the teachings of Islam about peace and submission to God. One day, he began reading books about Islam and interacting with Muslim friends. This process made him increasingly interested, particularly with the concept of the oneness of God, Tawhid, which in his view was very rational and logical. After several months of studying Islam, he decided to recite the Shahada and embrace Islam, feeling that this religion provided the answers to his spiritual search. Abdul Rahman felt at peace with his decision, even though he faced challenges in adapting to cultural changes in daily life. This decision also created some distance from his family, but over time, he managed to explain his decision and gained understanding from his closest ones.
Masya Allah, tabarakallah, semoga saja dari cuplikan dan liputan tersebut bisa menambah kekuatan dan keimanan kita, takwa kita kepada Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, dan semoga video ini bermanfaat. Silahkan sebarkan jika Anda menyukainya. Jangan lupa subscribe agar kita berjumpa kembali di postingan berikutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.